you get so much favor on your side? Accept the measure, Lord and Savior, I replied. That should love that neighbor, not divide. I'm a ride, that's on God. His light shine the brightest in the dark. Single mothers know they got my heart. And all my brothers locked up on the yard. You can still be anything you wanna be. Went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3. 13th Amendment gotta end it, that's on me. He the new commander and the chief. That's on Keith, that's on God. Before the ranch I had horses and garage. When the forms cover was just a mirage. They had me change the statues, that's on pride. Oh my God, Buster, that's on trial. When I thought the book of Job was a job, the devil had my soul, I can't lie. Life gon' have some lows and some highs. Before the Grammys ever gave a nod, I wore my heart on my sleeve, I couldn't hide. In '03 they told me not to drive. I bleached my hair for every time I could've died. But I survived, that's on God. I've been telling y'all since '05. The greatest artist resting or alive. That's on L.A. Reid, that's on Clyde. That's no jive, that's on God. Off the 350s he supplied. The IRS want they 50 plus our time. Man, it's over half of the pie. I felt dry, that's on God. That's why I charge the prices that I charge. I can't be out here dancing with the stars. No, I cannot let my family starve. I go hard, that's on God.
Okay. I love that ending. Okay, if anybody can remember where that's from, that okay at the end. Y'all remember? Y'all know where that's from? He sampled his own self, the Mercy's joint, the Lamborghini Mercy. Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. He sampled himself and redeemed it, brother. He redeemed it. Are we celebrating today? Are we celebrating that Kanye West has denied himself, his old self, and is now a believer, yo? That brings so much joy to me, yo. You have no idea how much joy that this brings to my heart. Like, I've been talking about it all day, as so as many of y'all. Okay. Real quick. By the way, my name is OB, aka OnB Music, aka your grandmother's favorite producer, and I'm here on Rapzilla. We're doing this. We doing Critique Fridays every Friday. You know, we get together, we listen to your music. If we like it, we playlist it on our Spotify playlist, which has how much now? It went up another 100. What? No, 100. It went up to 35,000 now. Right, Chad? Something like that. It like went up. I remember I was looking, I was like, oh my gosh. People are really loving it. Where is it? Here it is. We're at 33. We were at 32. Now we are at 33,1. 33,000. 33,000 followers, bro. Followers. Wow. Shout out to Rapzilla. Real quick, guys, I gotta talk about this. We've been talking about this. I don't care if I go out a little rant. I'm gonna go on a little rant. By the way, we have a lot of priority spots open, so I want to talk about this before we start. Yo, I gotta talk about this. So, I'm wearing Adidas today, yo. Everything Adidas, yo. I went to the Adidas outlet yesterday with my wife. And like I was like, all right, I'm gonna spend some stuff. It was on sale. Everything was like on sale. So shout out, shout out to Adidas. And I got the little Supreme hat and everything. You know what I'm saying? I got my Yeezys on and everything. Trying to celebrate with Kanye. You know what I'm saying, bro? I've been a Kanye fan, and I was talking with dudes. Let me tell you how much of a Kanye fan I am. All right, I got Kanye records. All right, see what's his name? No big deal. Was like, Obi, you got Kanye records? You got them on vinyl, bro? I'm like, yes, I do, bro. And I got the new Jesus is King one on the way. I pre-ordered that mug, and I gotta wait till January to get that mug in. Okay. Okay, I had to go. I had to get that mug because, bruh, I'm happy for dude. I've been a Kanye fan for a while now, bro. Since I was like in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a Kanye fan for a while, and he's like just creatively, his creativity, everything, how he's just shifted the culture of like fashion and everything, bro. When he had that rant that he had with Sway, like everybody thought he was bananas. I thought he was bananas. I sampled Kanye in a beat battle, by the way. Just saying. I'm just saying. I've been a firm, follower of Kanye and his music. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say this, and I said it on Twitter because there's a lot of Christian hip hop people. I don't want to say just. No, I'm gonna say it too. I ain't afraid, because if people want to talk to me, they can come and talk to me. They know who I am. Like, there's been a lot of like Christian hip hop artists and people I've been seeing. I follow a lot of y'all, right? And I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That GIF, like, bruh, let me say something. Y'all need to chill. Like, y'all need to chill, bro. Y'all, like, are so... Like, I thought I was bad with critiques sometimes, but y'all are bad, bro. Like, let me say something. And Shylin probably put it in the best way possible, which surprised me, right? Because Shylin, this is just me. Like, I've been a Shylin fan forever, right? Like, since when I first became a Christian. And... I follow Shylin and everything. And then when he went through that thing with him and Lecrae, I was kind of like, and he dropped his album. I was like, But this tweet that Shy had said, bro, was like, it's a thread. You can go find it. It was like his latest tweet. He tweeted about an hour ago. And it was a thread, bro. The thread he posted was just fire. It was like, he was celebrating the fact that bro, when we became Christians, right? And we like Kanye is a seasoned vet in music. He is a vet in music in general. Kanye is a baby in theology and in Christianity, right? And you can hear it all over this album though. But what made it so refreshing is it brought me back to when I first became a believer, and I heard it and I was just like, bruh, like, I remember when I first heard, what was the album that just I cried to? Beautiful Eulogy's first album. Like, their first album, the Satellite Kite joint. I cried to that album. Shylin's The Atonement album. I cried to that album. I was like a new believer during that time. You know what I mean? It made me so, bro, if I went back to my old emails, like, of me, like, working with Christian artists, I was so like zealous and on fire. Like, I would have a questionnaire. I had 5 questions that you had to answer. If you missed one of those wrong, then I wasn't working with you because I didn't think you were too Christian enough. That's how Christian I was, bro. That's how bad I was. And it wasn't bad. It was bad in some ways, but it was bad. It was good too, because I was like really on fire for the Lord. And I miss that about myself. We all miss that about ourselves, don't we not? Because sometimes we get to a point where it's just like, it becomes like an everyday thing. But when you hear somebody like Kanye West, who was a blasphemer, bro, this dude in his actions hated God, bro. He hated God. He made a song, a Pornhub anthem. And then just in his recent interview, he's talking about, I was addicted. And it was wrong, and it's bad, and I'm saying it's not okay anymore. That is a beautiful thing. That is equivalent to when Jesus saved Paul. Paul was beheading Christians, bro. He was persecuting, killing Christians, killing them. And God and Jesus saved him. and he was in the pulpit the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is something we need to just be overjoyed about, not comparing, okay? I run this critique show, you know what I'm saying? I run this critique show, and on top of that, it's like, yo, like I critiqued the project. Yeah, it has some parts that could have, you know, been like, oh yeah, you know, it could have worked here, it could have done a little bit more work here, whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, like that album was great. It was a good album, and it had Jesus, like Christ saturated all over it, bro. I am so excited for that album. I hope that here at Rapzilla, I hope we get to playlist some of them. It's a Christian hip hop album. It is. It's a Christian hip hop album. Some of y'all be like, that ain't Christian hip hop. Kanye ain't Christian hip hop. Bro, what is the definition of Christian hip hop? Christ in your music, right? Plain and simple. And it was just so unashamedly, like, he was unashamed. He was unapologetic in his faith throughout the whole project. So, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Shout out to Kanye for his new project. So there was like it was really dope. I really love that joint, On God. I loved a lot of the Chick-fil-A joint. What's it called? Closed on Sundays. That joint was fire, bro. And I'm really excited to see. And that's the thing. In Kanye's mentality, here's the biggest thing. In Kanye's mentality, he put this project out, not saying, oh, I'm going to put out the best Christian hip-hop album. He was like, no, I'm going to go and glorify God. And I want to speak it in my music, bro. I want to speak it in my music. I just want to tell people what Jesus did for me. Isn't that what we should be thinking about as Christian hip-hop artists, bro? Isn't that what we should be thinking about every time we put in our music, bro? Let me look it up. Do you think if someone from CHH spit those bars, people would call it corny, not attacking I love the project? Here's the problem with that, though. Here's the problem with that statement. I feel like that's the thing about Christian hip-hop artists that I saw that I was just like, come on. Yes, if it was Lecrae or Derek saying some of these lines, people would be like, oh, that was mediocre. But here's the thing. Kanye is a new believer. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is my whole thing about it, is that Kanye is a new believer. And he is genuinely, like, being genuine about it. He's not just trying to put bars together. He's being genuine about what he's saying. Like, that's everything that I'm seeing right now. And some of those bars, I do hear Christian, like the Closed on Sundays joint. I hear somebody like Marty, Words Played did a song called Kanye Cares. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't anybody else not like that track? That's a fire track. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying what I'm saying. I think people need to chill so much more on the critique area and really look at this album and being like, this dude is being genuine. Finally, God has like ripped the veil from his eyes and showing him the truth about life and the truth about Christ, bruh. Like, for real. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Oh, Juice, you said it right there. He's saying things we wouldn't say. I'm talking about he's saying things we wouldn't say now. I feel like in Christian hip hop, we have lost a lot of that. We have lost our unapologeticness. How many tracks are we hearing today, even on Critique Fridays, that are not like gospel saturated anymore? Obi Wi-Fi tweaking? My Wi-Fi is tweaking? Hold up, let me check. All right, we're back. It should be working now. It's reconnecting. Give me a second. Hold up. Can y'all hear me now? Better. Good, bad. the fact that clips came together, bro. If Kanye is not rich and famous, y'all wouldn't care. No, bro, get out of here with that. The fact he said even though Christians would judge him, he still did it. What? All right. Y'all there? We're good. Yes. So Juice Banger said it. Kanye is saying things on this album that we don't hear anymore, that we don't hear in Christian hip hop anymore. Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? Like, think about it. Kanye said a lot of things on there, like just that we haven't heard in a long time in Christian hip hop. We are so, oh my gosh, why is it doing that? It's like pausing, bro. I'm gonna get new internet on Tuesday, by the way, so y'all be looking out for that. Somebody said, I hear you. Some CHH is getting to the point where you can only tell if they're Christian by going to their bio. We're going to start seeing CHH energy change back. I hope that, Chad. Chad, for real, I hope that this is a rude awakening. Because you got somebody who just got saved in April. Because that's what he's claiming. He said that he got saved in April. And I watched some of the interview. I didn't watch all of it. But I watched the one with Zane Lowe. And even just a little bit that I watched, I was just like, wow. You can see the transformation, man. And you can hear it in his music. He's being clear with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the one thing that I was just like, bruh, like I'm hearing the gospel centeredness in his music again, in Christian hip hop, just from this album. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've lost a lot of that. We've been so used. We make good music. Right? I think in the beginning, from when I first became a Christian, from like it was like 2010, right? I heard it was like all on this side, where it was just like all like gospel centered, all of those things, right? I heard all of that stuff, and I was like, man, this is so good. And it was good music. It wasn't the best, but it was good. It was great, like Christian hip hop, right? And then I saw the switch. It started turning into like, okay, I want to start making good music. Now I feel like we make good music, but I feel like the content is kind of missing. I really believe that. And some of y'all might not agree with me. And I'm not saying that it's everybody. I'm saying that there is some Christian hip hop artists that are out there that I'm like, oh, for a fact that these guys still have gospel, like Christ-centered lyrics and dope music. They have a good balance. I'm not gonna name names because then if I miss a name, I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna be real. That's the way it is right now. We got to show the same energy to give towards. Listen. When I've been hearing people saying that stuff, and that's the type. Look, we got to show the same energy to give towards the CHH community. Yes, but I think that comment is not needed right now. I think that comment makes people sound salty, and I've heard a lot of those same tweets today. And it's like, well, Thizzle dropped an album today, and nobody's like rejoicing over that. Or KB's album was dope too, and it's like, okay, bro, like we get that, we know that they have fans in the Christian hip hop market, but the fact of the matter is that we have Kanye West, somebody who blatantly spit in the face of God in every single one of his projects, and like, and straight up just was like hating God. You know what I'm saying? And is now a new believer. That is something to celebrate. Because of the fact of like so many people say, oh, like, well, I think it's hard. I don't see people getting saved who are celebrities. Some people say that. Some people really believe that because of how their platform, the amount of money they have. They think they're too rich and that they're too far gone, and that they will never see Christ as or like really be a true believer. But this is what I'm saying. Like, this dude is actually a believer, man. He's flying pastors out just to do Bible studies with him weekly. He's like, here's a ticket for next week. Come through and let's do this Bible study because I want to know more about Jesus. Kanye So is what we're celebrating, not that we're having a celebrity on our team. Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And then, like, we should just be celebrating the fact that it's a gospel centered album, not like, well, you know, Social Club's album was better, or Lecrae's new whatever 1K Fuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be saying that stuff. Like, that makes us look so bad. It makes us look so bad. Celebrate the fact that there's a soul won for the kingdom of God, not for our rhetoric. That's another thing. Not for our rhetoric. Not for us being like, oh, Kanye West being saved is going to be so good for the Christian hip hop community. No, bro. Don't look at it like that either. Be happy that Jesus saved a soul. That's it. Be happy. Be grateful. And I pray that, because yes, he has a huge platform, and yes, God can flex. God flexed with this one, man. If that's the biggest thing that we should look at. God truly flexed for this one and was like, yo, I'm gonna show you that the gospel, like Jesus' blood, can save anybody. I'm gonna save Kanye West. So that's what I had to say. We're gonna get into it right now. I had to do a little ramble right there. So go listen to the Jesus is King album. Fire album. I love it. I think it's a great project. It's not Kanye's best out of, like, you know, all the other ones, but I think it's his best because of the content and what it truly represents now. So, Joseph, you came in like too late, bro. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Yo, we got an artist by the name of Jerry Golden who submitted his track. We're going to do a little critique for him. So Jerry Golden, and his song is called Dat Blah Blah. So let's check this joint out. By the way, I got Red Bull. None of y'all judge me. I got the sugar-free one, and it's a lot better than, it's better for, like, you to drink rather than the regular one. So don't trip on me. But Jerry Golden, let's get with his track, Dat Blah Blah.
Hey, witness on the beat.
And they want for them to go hard, you know what I mean? So we gotta go hard. Turn up!
I got water too. Does vitamin water count? Smart water?
Yeah! Looking inside of that mirror, calling himself one of the realest go-getters with a blunt in his hand and a couple of liquor. Thinking he got it, young thug of the jigger. He mugging on nothing but some I can picture. Him in the hood with his shot while his crew got his back. Now we yelling and pulling on triggers. Go hard or go home. He saying with a loud pack, smelling like a skunk. He can in the car, so we cautious around in the air. If he gets pulled over, then it's gonna be man, cause he bout that life. Got it started already. If the law on him, then he gon' ball like a granny. And he ain't stopping for the end to slow it down. If his tires blow out, then it's finna go down. No doubt he real about that. Saying he go hard, he'll die before whack. Run around town, was now we sell crack. Even though we don't, he act like it's a fact. So we packs a backpack to his back and stay attached. Me and other white people ain't blacks. Smelling like ginger ale and cognac. Stank mode with that
production.
Bank rolling them pesos. You think broke, just hate codes. His name is hot to him, laying low. Mean staying broke, so we ain't home. He on every corner with that weight on. He thinking that he got it made, but no, we think wrong. Cause he is not a boss. Straight up. The boss is in the air. Straight up. You should consider running to the Christ instead of chasing money all your life. It sounded like that blah blah, that blah blah, that blah blah. Now what you sound like? That blah blah, that blah blah, that blah blah. You and your home. That blah blah, that blah blah, that blah blah. Radio be playing. That blah blah, that blah blah, that blah blah. He's still looking up in the mirror, up in the bathroom with an image of Tupac. And at the time, he sound like the picture. Visions of him on the corner, respected for having the chopper and name of the hitcher. Accurate in with the boy, and he send him like do. He's stunting like when he be thinking he graduated college, got a degree. but he don't want to use it. Rather than life for the new thug music. Got a high top fade, put a sponge on too. Man down low with his chin up, high tattoos on his face representing this side. Flag on deck, he ain't got an X ride with bands in his pocket like a G on each side. 10 drop 10 under his right eye, ain't killed nobody, straight living they lie. Wanna be like Glow, wanna be like Prize, wanna be like Wayne. I ask you why? Cause they are not a boss, straight up. The boss is in the air, straight up. You should consider emulating Christ.
Yo, that was Jarrell Golden with his song That Blah Blah. So right out the back, I gotta say, I think he's a pretty good rapper. I think he actually can spit really, really well. He sounded like he was really comfortable with his delivery and everything of that nature. But my biggest problem is his production. I think his production was very, very, very dated. Sounded like some old, like crunk, like the crunk era, like Lil Jon. It sounded like Lil Jon produced it back when it was like, I don't even know that time. You know what time I'm talking about? When he was running with Yin Yang Twins. That's the era that it sounds like. But in my opinion, I think if he switched up his production and made it more current, it would definitely go a lot further for him in his rapping. I think his flow and everything would kind of change and really fit into that. I think everything else was pretty good. He had a good topic and everything like that, but I think it would have flowed way better on different production. That's like my biggest, only real problem with this song. So for that, I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give it a 6 because I think the only thing is wrong with it is really the production. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. What do y'all think, though? What do y'all think? That was Jerry Golden, or Jarrell Golden, sorry. Jarrell Golden, and the song's called That Blah Blah. So, what do y'all think about that, though? I give it a 6. Y'all still talking about Kanye, though? Mikey J with the 5, Dakota Dupree with the 7. What do y'all think, though? Give me some commentary. Chad, you agree? I emailed mine. Chris A. John Paul, May was good. He's straight. Brother got hindered by production. Really? Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt that exact thing. I thought it was just like lacking in production, and that happens, man. That really happens because I think my problem. I think whenever I hear people lacking in production, I think a lot of it has to do with this could be. I could be wrong. Okay? But for me, I think that when people have dated production, I feel like it has a lot to do with either they bought a beat from a while ago and they used it. Like, I have a dude who bought a beat from me in 2016, just hit me up like this past week, say, hey, bro, I lost the track out, so I'm about to release the song. I'm like, 2016, though? Like, I don't even know if I would want you to release it by this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that happens in Christian hip-hop a lot. Y'all got dudes who take a sabbatical for 4 years and they go back to their production that they bought 4 years ago and they want to use it all and release it in 2019. And it's like, bruh, like, that's not good. That's not good. So, what up, Reese? So, I hear people like saying, oh, I'm going to make a comeback. Bro, I'm going to tell you one thing. And I'm saying this because I'm going to be real with you. Like, some of my best times where I am busy when it comes to like making production and selling beats, for me at least, I don't know if it's like this for every other producer, but for me, one of my busiest times of the year is in January, like January to like January, March, about March, April. Like those 3 months, the beginning of the 3 months of the year, the beginning of the year, those first 3 months, I am busy. Like when it comes to production, people are buying beats left and right from me, and the reason why is because they're all like, "Yo, I'm making a comeback. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm about to change the world. I'm, the Lord's gonna use me." And it's like, bruh. It happens all the time when Obi hesitant about his own old work. Stay up on the trend. When Obi hesitant about what? I don't understand that. I'm just saying though, that's like one of my busiest times because I have old artists hitting me up, being like, "Yo, man, I'm about to make a comeback." Some of them are good. Some of them I'm like, bruh. You know what I mean? So, and it happens, man. But I just had to make that comment. So if this is old production, I would say, bruh, like, if this is an old song in general, you probably shouldn't have submitted it. But if this is old production, I would say, bro, like, come current, man. Come current. I find it better to set goals throughout the year instead of a formal New Year's resolution. I agree, but not everybody's like that. There's a lot of people that are just like, they'll take their sabbatical, which for good reason. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. But then it's like, bruh, come on. This guy didn't even send his song in. Hold on. Let me check. Yep, here it is. Okay, next artist is Chris, and the song is called "Do It For My God." So let's check this joint out. He released it 2 months ago. That's what it looks like. I haven't heard the new Thizzle yet. I'm gonna check it out this weekend though. I downloaded that mug already.
I do it for my God, I do it for my God. Oh, I do it for my God, I do it for my God. Yeah, I do it for the Lord. I get down on my knees and praise the Lord. Cause he's everything. I say it cause he's everything. He's the king, he is the king. I'm a living sacrifice, I'm offering. Blessed is my Father, so I am blessed too. He forgives me of my sins that I do. I was walking in the wrong direction on this blueprint. I was doing things that should have sent me to hell quick. I was craving all the
That
fame.
kick is hitting me.
I was young and arrogant, ooh, you couldn't tell me ish. Now I walk around with my head high, cause I know about the spirit that lives inside. Just let them take control.
That kick.
Just let them be control. I do it for my God, I do it for my God. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus.
That's cute.
I do it for my God, I do it for my God. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I do it for my God and he keeps blessing me. Do it for my God and he not stressing me. Do it for my God every single day. He answers me when I pray every single day. Forgiving all my sins every time I misbehave. Forgiving all my sins every time I misbehave. Forgiving all my sins every time I misbehave. I do it for my God cause he rose up out the tomb for me. No stopping what he doing, he's a king of all kings. So no weapon formed against me means no prospering. And I'm geared up with this word, time for battling. I'm a light up on the hills, can you see my holy glow? I feel him in my spirit, he's the honey to my bones. Don't be concerned with worldly things. Lift every voice and sing. He knows what happens on the low. Ain't no hiding nothing, he can see it through your soul. Like he wants to help you with
Not
your
really.
problems.
It's okay.
On him, cause you know that he gon' solve them. He wants to talk to you like
needs better writing.
Just call his name, he gon' pick up when you drop low. He gon' be there when your friends don't. Oh, I do it for my God, I do it for my God. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I do it for my God. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I do it for my God.
Okay, real quick. That part where he's like, Jesus, Jesus. I feel like I don't know why I imagined this, but he's just with like a kitty, like with a little kitten, and he's like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Like he's putting the kitten to his nose. He's like, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Like, just like he's like doing like Eskimo kisses with the cat. I don't know why I envisioned. It just popped in my head. I don't know. I don't know why, but I was like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Anyways, I think that's funny. I don't know why I see that in my mind. Like, it's just like playing over and over. But it's just like, hold on, let me play it. I can't. So, that fifth Jesus hit different, right? Bruh. Nah, real talk though. Hey, real quick. Y'all know the drill. We joke around in here. It's all fun. It's all love. It's not to make fun of you. But real talk, if you can't handle it, you probably shouldn't be doing music. That's what it is. So, I actually like the hook. I think it could be done better though. The lyrics, like the verses, were very kind of like I just wanted them to be done clever. Like I feel like he could have said some of the similar things, but just in a different way, and it kind of would have just made it hit a lot harder. You know what I mean? The beat wasn't too bad. I think production was pretty good. I just think that mixing could have been better. I think the kick was just overwhelming at times. It felt like it hit like harder than everything else. So Curtis, what's good, bro? Whose song was that? It was a song by Chris, and the song's called "Do It for My God." You can check him out on SoundCloud under Chris, like CHRIS space CHRIS. So, that's where I'm at with that one. I feel like it for me. I think he just needs more help writing. I think it was very, very elementary. I think it could have been a lot better. Elementary's not bad. It's just delivery wise. He could have delivered it in a different way. And rewritten some things a little bit, and it probably would have been better. But it just felt like it dragged. You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at with that. I feel like it could have been a little bit better. I'm gonna give this joint. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I think it sounds like he's still new, and I think he sounds like he's trying to find his sound. So I'm gonna give it a 5, and not only that, I think there was some salvageable parts. The beat wasn't bad. Production wasn't bad. Mixing could have been better as far as like the kick. I need everything to match. You can't have the kick just punch you in the face and everything else is just chill. This was a real chill track. So I heard a lot. I heard like one big kick and I was like, whoa, it really hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying with that. I think he could use some work on engineering and rewriting. Yeah. So those are the biggest things. 6 for repping Jesus. Come on, Kana. Eric, you gave it a 4. Chad with a 4. I gave it a 5. That was Chris, by the way. Shout out to Chris. Thank you for submitting your track, bro. Thank you for submitting your track, man. Let's hear that new bro. I had a whole spiel on Kanye already. I already said everything I had to say. I was trying to get in the live with Aaron Cole and No Big Deal, but you can't do like a triple person live. That would be dope. If you can get like 4 people on your live, that'd be really, really tight. But I said everything I had to say about that joint. I love it, by the way. I love it. Just kidding. That was the new Kanye, right? Chill, Curtis. I love the new Kanye, bruh. I love the new Kanye. That Jesus Christ is King Kanye. Ooh, I can rap. Sailor, the dopest track. I like On God. On God was like my favorite so far. And the Closed on Sundays joint. You my Chick-fil-A. A number one with lemonade. No Malice snap. No Malice been snapping though. He's been snapping. I'm glad like No Malice and Kanye are saved now. Who knows? Pusha T next? Bruh. Imagine. Water was fire too though. Water was real fire. Alright, next track. Marcus Addison featuring Chris featuring Chris Rivas, and the song's called Zombie. Oh, okay, the file name. Okay, got you. The song is called Zombie by Marcus Addison and Chris Rivas. Drake next. Nah, bruh, he's Canadian. Cash Money AP! I know that tag.
Yeah, look, head buried in the sand. Seclude myself when I feel like listening to man. Yeah, how much more can I lose? Can I pick and choose? Lately I've been going through and it's the worst. It feels like a curse. I'm needing like pulling teeth just to sit and write a verse. Looking for inspiration, I keep my mind alert. I know this is just a phase, so I just fight through the hurt. Need a moment where I feel the mic to justify my pride and blame it on something else like a lyrical suicide. Then put it at the cross like that's the reason why he died. The so-called part of love from the people like it's my pride. Wait, no, that ain't the move. Trivial pursuit ain't what you're calling me to do.
Not too bad.
I don't see another way to deal with my issues. I've been calling on your name and the silence is deafening. I've been staying up praying for 3 days. I can't get no sleep, living zombie. I hear the Lord call me to pray, so I seek his face, wondering when he say today. Yeah, look, I've been staying up praying for 3 days. Hey, I can't get no sleep, living zombie. Yeah, I hear the Lord call me to pray, so I seek his face, wondering when he say today.
I'm stuck again. I want some friends to come and tell me this stuff will end. I'm wondering if all the answers are up ahead. I'm suffering and feeling just like the Walking Dead. But then again, homie, I gotta learn to get rid of all of this junk inside of my head. Because I toss and turn and I never rest. I'm just up at night in my bed. So when these people ask me, yo, how you been? I say I'm alright, but I'm dead. Cause if I really tell them all what I feel, they ain't gonna like what I said. Excuse me. It's getting way harder to breathe. Couple habits that will lose me. Trying to kick it like I'm Bruce Lee. Been on the floor for like 2 weeks, and my mind tells me I'm too weak. So I lose sleep and I lose peace. So when you look at me, then what do you see? And you gon' be just like the rest of them. You gon' tell me to go rest or something. You don't believe that I'm stressing, huh? Probably think I'm too depressing, huh? I'm sorry that I ain't fitting in to that little box you stick me in. But this just don't feel right. Light skin and Vivian. Maybe I should go and get some friends. Maybe I should see a therapist. But they just wanna hear about the good. They don't ever wanna hear the rest. I've been on the floor for like 2 weeks, and my mind tells me I'm too weak. So I lose sleep and I lose peace. So when you look at me, you see it's all bad.
I've been staying up praying for 3 days. I can get no sleep, living zombie. I hear the Lord call me to pray, so I seek his face, wondering when will he say today. Yeah, look, I've been staying up praying for 3 days. Hey, I can get no sleep, living zombie. Yeah, I hear the Lord call me to pray, so I seek his face, wondering when will he say today. Yeah. I done fell off of my grind. Had some things on my mind, all of my life to shine. I wondered if I'd be fine. Man, I'm ashamed, I feel away, all the decisions I made. Can you relate? Can you relate? We're going too far away. Steady falling, and I can't see the ground. Picking up the pieces to my life that's scattered around. Digging through the rubble like it was a lost and found. Searching for my heavy heart, he helped me lift it from the ground. So, won't he do it? Won't he do it? To finish the work in me to completion, that's a part of the deal. Promises fulfilled. I like that part. Carrying my burdens while my wounds are being healed. So I'm jigging to the beat, with my faith. Encouraging myself like it's a test. Riding to the flow like it's a heat rock. It's the same power that'll make the living dead bump. A different view on the Walking Dead. He took
I like that
away
part.
my shame and gave me all his grace instead. Label me Skeletor, make these girls go to war again. Rising from the floor, watch the dead come to life
right, so here's the problem. Like, okay, so I like it, but then I don't. Um, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the emails. Anyways, so I like it, but then there's some things that I'm just kind of like, okay, why didn't he rap like this? So there's like certain parts where he had his moments where it was just like, yo, like I can hear the clarity in his voice. I feel like there was some parts where he rapped too low, and then like when it got to him like doing the hook, it was just like it was like he was forcing himself to sound like something completely different. It was like he was like like trying to do the raspy voice, and then there were some parts where it was like super clear where he sounded like he had like a Tadashi type of a voice, or a Dre Murray type voice, like that tone of voice that they have. It sounded like that, and I was like, yo, why doesn't he rap more like that? There was parts where he just sounded so forced though. So like, why you talking like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you rapping like that? So in my opinion, I think there's some parts where he needs to just stay like rapping the way he was rapping in those parts, and I can't find it. It was like at the end. Right there. No, not right there. Nope. Not right there. Watch. Watch. Not right there. Okay, so all of that right there, he wasn't doing. It sounded like very forced. But I think it's coming up right now. Look, check it out. Nope. To my life that's scattered around. Digging through the rubble like it was a lost and found. Searching for my heavy heart, he helped me. That's better. Right there. Why didn't he rap like that? Bro, that whole section, if he rapped the song like that, bro, like it would have been way better. It would have been way, way better. Like, his tone, everything just sounded perfect right there. But then he like switches it back, and it's like, don't rap like that. Don't rap like the other stuff. Right there. It's like, why are you rapping like that? You don't need to rap like that on that part. Dude. It sounded like he's forcing himself to go that low. And it's like, bro, don't do that. Like, just stay in that one section. That one section that he had, bro, he had a perfect clear. I can hear it. His voice fit perfect on the beat. And it sounds like, okay, that's what I want to hear. But then everything else, it was like, why you like, and then like you made yourself sound like a zombie, bro. It's like, bro, just rap like regular. Like, that is what I wanted to hear. I think that kind of threw off everything for me. The feature you had was pretty dope. The hook, I didn't like it because of how forced your voice sounded again on there. The beat wasn't too bad. Production was pretty good. I just didn't like the engineering. The engineering didn't kick. Like, I didn't hear it hit as hard as it could. I feel like it was lacking in that area. Some things could have got turned down, so some things could come up. The kick sounded very fat instead of like knock. I wanted to hear more knock from the kit instead of like, it sounded like a fat kick, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah. So that's where I'm at with that joint. I'm at a 6 with this one. But other than that, those were my biggest problems with this song. What are you talking about? Come on, bro. What else, Swayze? He probably did that just for the hook. Yeah, but he didn't need to. He probably could have got somebody else to do the hook and got another feature. Like, he could have got like Zay Hill to do the hook. I'm pretty sure Zay would have killed it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Marcus Addison, I give it a 6. What do y'all give it though? What do y'all give it? The song's called Zombie. You just tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing Critique Fridays. 6 OK Hip Hop. Hey, man. I love OK Hip Hop. If y'all like dope beats, go hit up OK Hip Hop. Follow him. I wish I can tell y'all some stuff, but I gotta keep quiet right now. Y'all will see it though in the future. OK Hip Hop, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. 7.5. I just sent my song in. Dope. Thank you. Nah, bro. Let's get this bread. Could I DJ for Rapzilla? I'm a DJ. I'm their DJ though. I'm Rapzilla's DJ. You want to take my job, bro? I need this job. It's how I feed my family. Somebody gave it a 5. Just sent mine, bro. My name is Jamar Spencer. Thank you for sending, bro. You should check, guys. Again, if you're trying to submit, go ahead, submit right now. We have a lot of spots open for priority, by the way, like a lot. So if you're trying to get on priority, get on. I already played something that wasn't priority. I'm playing a few priority right now, but I've already played stuff that's not priority. Bro, you don't want to be part of this Rapzilla, bro. You know how many people get mad at us? You know, I had 3 diss songs already on me. You don't want to be part of Rapzilla, brother. Okay? You're doing such a good job of what you're doing right now. Got 2 songs. You got 2 songs on priority, K9? Sheesh. Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Next track we got is by our great brother, our faithful servant. My Yeezys coming in 3 days, and I'm going to sell them so quick to buy them. No, bro. Those are trophies, Swayze. The Yeezys are a trophy. What size are you? How much you selling them for? Yeah, bro. I had 3 diss songs. Obi, let me submit a Kanye song from the. Hey, D. Hey, I dare somebody pay for priority for Kanye and submit it on the critique show. Oh, I dare somebody. That'd be so funny. Somebody did it with Paul Wall and Pyrex. They paid for priority for them and they submitted their song here, which was crazy, by the way. Chad said he only sees 1. K9. Eric, I got you. I think you're coming up. Next track we doing our good and faithful brother who comes on here every weekend. Every Friday, he submits something to priority. Shout out to the homie Newtone. The homie Newtone with his song Grateful featuring Mission and Jordan Lucio. So let's check this joint out. Do it, dude.
You surpass all my understanding. Awaken me to the victory. What I just wanna say, I'm so grateful for all you done for me. All you done for me. I can't thank you enough.
He's faithful, I'm grateful. I sit with my king on his table, in the presence of my enemies. I'm blessed, not a guest, he's a friend of me. Man, it's all good, let the feel go. Hands up, get thanks when the bank low. Gotta stay low, I'ma rep his throne. Walk by faith with no wishbone. Never had a lot, but I ate, bro. In the hood trying to grind on a skateboard. Drew breeze, I was running with the 9. Couldn't see, I was running with the blind. Should've been dead in my sin, yeah. But now instead I went, Never switch up like AP. Killing my flesh on a daily.
I'm so grateful for all you done for me. All you done for me. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough.
I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. Wake up
in the morning, first thing I'ma thank him. Satan slid through, told him try a different angle. And you know I'm still covered by them angels. Hallelujah, amen. Told him try to walk in my shoes like Vans. Christ came through and picked me up, church fans. I can't even think of a time I ain't stand. Look, they ain't give me no chance. I remember times I ain't even have a plan. I was about to drown, then he came into my hand. I am still a wave, even on dry land. Yeah, so I'm thankful. I cannot kick it with you lame-os. Y'all be steady running with the same old. Trust if you don't leave, then I can't go. Listen.
That can separate me from you. I'm grateful, so grateful for all you brought me through. Yeah, I'm so grateful for all you done for me, all you done for me. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough.
Okay, so new tone. The mix was one of the biggest issues. The second biggest issue is that artist who's singing. I think I think the artist who is singing, it wasn't the song that he should have been on. I think D Swan should have been on this song. D, I really believe you would have killed this. I think the writing was pretty good as far as like the hook, but what made it sound bad was the delivery. I don't think that singer, his strength was not in the song at all. I wanted to hear something like with D Swan. I don't know why I hear D killing this track, but that's D's like D Swan, like his style. That's him right there. You know what I'm saying? But new tone for you, I feel like this isn't your style either. I've heard like you kill some tracks. What was it? The joint that you submitted last week? I think that one was pretty fire, and I think it was the only problem we had with it. Was what was the problem we had with it? I think it was mixing, right? I think it was mixing, but this song sounded like a rough draft as a whole. It didn't sound like a full out, like, if you're gonna release it like this, I would tell you no, bro. Like, I would say chill on it and actually release something else. I would say release something else because it doesn't sound like you. Mission did a pretty good job, but I wasn't a big fan of just the singer. Yeah, the mix, right? New tone, yeah. This one, the mix as well. Bro, let me know who you're getting your stuff mixed by. Like, hit me up in the DM. I think you could get somebody who can mix it way better. That's no knock to you, but to whoever is mixing it, it's just I've been seeing that consistently going on with you, where I feel like you can step that up by just getting with a different engineer. Because whoever it is has been consistently showing me, like with a lot of your songs, how you've just been missing the mark with mixing. There's been certain songs where I'm like, yo, new tone, this is dope, just the mix. You know what I'm saying? You've heard me say that a lot with you, so that's why I'm like, by this point, I would think, hey, Obi's been saying this like, 5 times out of 6, so maybe I should go with a different engineer. That's my biggest thing, man. Like, I think you should fix that. But yeah, this song as a whole, I was like at a 4 with it. I think it's probably one of your weakest songs. But I tell you that because I think you have a sound that I heard that I was like, yo, this is you. This is new tone. Oh shoot. My bad. The stupid thing cut me off again, bro. My bad, guys. My bad. it cut me off. It cut me off again because, real quick, me and my wife we're getting new internet next week. Praise God, thank you. We got like a super dope deal. Prayerfully. You know how some of those internet providers they're like, yo, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Some internet providers are like, yo, like we're gonna hook you up with this, and then they give you freaking $700 bill in your first month. But anyways, we're getting new internet next week. I got cut off right now from the internet, so I don't know what the freak happened. But the last artist that we were playing right now was New Tone. My biggest thing I wanted to say was that New Tone, from everything that I've already critiqued by you, I think you need to step it up with the engineering. That's been my biggest flaw with you. So I think for you, yeah, hit up John Paul. John Paul's been killing it, by the way. Guys, engineering wise, John Paul, I've critiqued I don't know how many songs already from him that he's engineered. Bruh, John Paul has been killing the engineering game. So for me, I'm like, yo, we got mad engineers that are really good in our circle. You know, and y'all know me, I always plug in my boy Igami. What up, Chris So? What up, Portia? So John Paul too, he's been killing it with engineering. So shout out to John Paul. Y'all go hit him up. If y'all need some engineering, y'all need to hit up John Paul. So New Tone, again, if he just got to the live. So New Tone, I said some stuff right now, so go back and rewatch the replay after this. But for me, man, I've heard you submit so many songs. You do it like every week with us, you know, which I'm so grateful for. But I really think you need to step up in the engineering already. I think you have the right people around you to be able to just get some better Wampa. John. Hit up John Paul, New Tone. Hit up John Paul. Get your mixing done with him. I think he can really, really kill it. John. Chris, we got to put that song out, bro. But New Tone, I gave you the rating on the last one, but I forgot what it was. So, but it was just, for me, this wasn't your best song. It was one of your weaker one. Probably if not the weakest one, just because I don't think this is your sound. I know you're exploring. I know that. I can hear that. But I think this is not your sound. So for me, I gotta be like, I think I was at a 4 with it. I'm at like a 4 with it. So y'all go follow Chris O, man, and D Swan and John Paul and all these people, bro. I love these guys. These guys are dope. So shout out to New Tone. Love you, bro. I really think you just need to step up on the engineering. I think that would do that would do wonders for you, bro. Shout out to New Tone, man. He's been such a supporter for Critique Fridays, bro. New Tone has been killing it with us for Critique Fridays, man. And I've been seeing his growth too. I really have. Oh, by the way, guys, let me show y'all something, because some of y'all weren't here last week. But look, peep this. We got rid of the John Cena thing for when you get a 10. If you get a 10 now on Critique Fridays, I actually made a whole thing. I made a whole, shout out to my wife. I made a whole thing. No, it's for producers too. Hey, real quick. 2 things. First thing, I made like a bomb, like, you know how Funk Master Flex has like the the flex bombs. He has like the flex bombs or whatever. I made my own little OB bomb thing. You know what I'm saying? When you get a 10, it's called the 10 bomb. 10 bomb. So like if you get a 10, if I think something's a 10, you're gonna hear this.
10.
Okay. So those are for my 10s out there. If you get a 10, You're gonna hear this. You can call it OB bomb. We'll call it a 10 bomb. What do y'all think? What should we call it? 10 bomb? Should we give it a 10 bomb? OB bomb? What do y'all want to call it? Obama? We'll call it Obama. Makiba. That's your name, right? Makiba. Am I saying it right? Because we always mess up. I always mess up on your name. Makiba, I think, or something like that. OB bomb. 10 bomb. Chris O said OB bomb. D gives it a 10 bomb. OB bomb. Portia says OB bomb. Give me one more. Wonton bomb. Swan bomb. 10 bomb. Chad says 10 bomb. 10 bomb sounds like tampon. Chris, I can't with you. The on beat, okay. OB bomb. Stick with the 10 bomb. We need to make a legendary 11. What? Chris. O-bomb? Hey, that's good. The O-bomb? Drop the O-bomb. That's pretty tight, actually. I like that. I like the O-bomb. Because O is also 10, bruh. Bars, bro. Freaking bars, bro. The O-bomb. I think I like the O-bomb. O-bomb can stand for 10 as well. And is OB. You know what I'm saying? It's double entendre. What y'all think? I like the O-bomb. I'm about to drop the O-bomb. What if I get a 1? I wish I could have had like a fart noise. Then it would have been good. I'll be right back. I'm about to send an email. Oh, wait. Christ Life Productions. I wanted to say this. What's up, YouTube? I see y'all. Star Angels. Roxana. John Harris. What's up? O-bomb. I'm going to do an O-bomb. What up, RJ? Guys, if you are a producer and you're trying to submit a track, go do that. Let me tell you something. My boy Arrow, shout out to Arrow. He's been producing for mad people off of Critique Fridays. Arrow, I'll play it in a minute. Arrow started when he was submitting tracks, like submitting just beats. He was just submitting beats to Critique Fridays, and people heard him. And now they started like, he got a 10 off of me too. I gave him a 10 one Friday, and just from production. So if producers, if you got beats and you want to invest into anything and you're trying to get people to buy some beats off of you, yo, pay for some priority spots, and submit your tracks, bro. Because I'm telling you without a doubt that you're gonna get some buyers. All right. So Arrows is an upcoming legend, bro. Arrow, without a doubt, is an upcoming legend. And me and Arrow got some stuff to you. Me, okay, hip hop. Me and Arrow. Me and Signature Nation. Me and Liam Bushy. Bruh. Liam Bushy, 14-year-old producer from Canada. Signature Nation, really dope melodic producer. We got okay hip hop. Oh, okay hip hop is fire. Arrow, I'm telling you, all these producers, they all come through here through Critique Fridays, and they're really dope. So y'all need to get at them. Okay, the O-bomb. We're gonna call it the O-bomb. So if you get a 10, I'm gonna drop the O-bomb on you. That's my O-bomb. I made that junk, and shout out to FL Studio. I made that in FL Studio because that's what I use to make beats. And yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Next artist we got is K9. Shout out to K9. He's on here. Dope. Thanks for the opportunity. Be right back. Most dead, bro. It's a mafia. RJ, you never even hit me back, bro. Kanye about to put out church service. He might be scouting. You caught it, D. D, you caught it. You're the only one. I played it last week, and I was wondering if anybody was going to catch it. But you caught it. Yes, I did. I sampled Words Played for that 10. And it was, what is it? The dunk contest. I sampled Dunk Contest where he's like 10, 10, 10, 10. I like went to that little part where it was just like him just saying 10. It was all by itself. Cut that little part out. I added some delay, added like a siren and like a big old kick that I made. And I made this.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Sounds dope though. Nobody would have noticed that, did you? Oh, you said you were down? I didn't even get that text, bro. But okay, bet. All right. So first joint we're going to do is by K9. The joint's called Kanye's new album is fire. I've been saying that. Hey, in honor of Kanye, I wore my Adidas, fleece. I got the Adidas track pants on and my Yeezys, all black everything. Got the Supreme going. If y'all don't know what Supreme I'm wearing, I got the Hellraiser joint. I love this joint. This joint's fire. I used to watch Hellraiser when I was a kid. It's so bad though. Don't watch that movie. I watched it when I was a kid. I wasn't a Christian. But I like this part because it's the Old English Supreme. It's fire. This ain't the hoodie. This is the fleece. This joint, bro, Adidas was having a huge sale. Me and my wife walked into the outlet and they had like 40% off of everything. And I'm like, baby, I'm about to buy like a few things. So I bought the fleece. I bought some shorts that are like capri shorts. They're really dope. And I bought these pants. And I think that's all I bought. I told my wife to buy something. She didn't want to buy nothing. I was like, what's going on with you? I was going to buy it for her and everything. What up, Nick? My homie Nick from San Antonio just joined in. I miss that guy. Houston Rockets are trash, though. San Antonio Spurs all day. Russell Westbrook's going to mess up y'all's team, bro. When are the Adidas tracksuits coming back? They've been here. What are you talking about? K9, we're about to get into your track, though. This next track is by K9. The song's called Payroll, and it's featuring Kid Triss. So let's check this joint out.
They won't let me shine while they hating for. I'm gonna speak my mind while you fake though. I don't got no time for no beef, bro. I be on my grind like a skateboard. I had these texting me, think I found my recipe. Think I might just pull up to your city, girl right next to me. Haters please stop texting me, the older me can recipes. All this fear, I don't hear you, ain't no texting me. God pick me up, I'm on his payroll. And I don't make a move unless he say so. I've been making moves, I don't sleep, bro. Pull up on your city like a freak though. Ballin' like I never left the playoffs. 10% a double, get your kick off.
Slight distortion.
You can pull it, don't need guns now. Rolling deep, rolling 30s, rolling 45s. Always popped up with the shots, there was more to life. I was trying to beat the game, but I always brought it. Had to throw a 5. If you want to mine, I'm about to die. Yeah, but she can.
Hold up, that was Kid Triss rapping right there? Really? Real quick, there's only two things that I have one big problem with this. My biggest problem with this, because I think this song is actually really good. My biggest problem with this song, I'm gonna say two things, but my biggest thing that's wrong with the song is the mixing. The song, the vocals weren't out, like they weren't as clear as they should have been. I felt like even your ad libs were kind of overpowering at times, like for you and Kid Tris. And then like y'all's main vocals weren't up as proper as they should have been. And inside of also it was like distorted. Like the kick every time it hit, it was just I heard like a bunch of distortion. The track sounds dope. Idea, everything. It just needs the proper engineer, bro. K9, you just need engineering. That's all you need for this track. The second thing that I want to address in this, why doesn't Kid Tris rap like that? Why doesn't Kid Tris rap like that in his songs? This is probably the best I've ever heard Kid Tris rap. Ever. I've heard a lot of Kid Tris songs just because I got to. And I'm not saying that in offense. I'm saying that like as being real. I didn't like a lot of his stuff just because it was just like, you know what I mean? But he needs to rap like this. Why doesn't he rap like this? K9, you need to tell Kid Tris. Kid Tris, if you want to tell him to come in here, I will tell him right now. Kid Tris, or, screen record this. I got many people that screen record this anyways. Kid Tris, when you watch this, I want you to hear me on this. This song that you have with K9 called Payroll, and you're on the second verse, you need to rap like this, because I can hear you, and you actually killed it. So shout out to you. This is probably a 10 in as far as like your best verse I've ever heard you rap. So rap more like this. I like the tone that you had right here. This is a good sound for you, and you need to capitalize on that sound. Shout out to Kid Tris. This was probably his best verse that I've ever heard. So, the one with Vontez was dope, but that's not great always. That was probably his best. I haven't heard that joint, but I've heard a lot of Kid Tris to say that this is by far my favorite from him. K9, fix the engineering. This track ain't out yet, is it? I like Joey Vontez too. Joey's dope. Joey's really dope. K9, is this track out yet? The track like this, I'll give it a 7. It has its 10 potential though. You just gotta fix the engineering. The ad libs need to come down just a little bit. And the song could bang a lot more. It sounds like the vocals are very overly compressed. So y'all need to like make it a little bit more clear. Turn the vocals up, the mains, and the song could hit hard, but like an engineer needs to know how to do this, because the way it is right now is like it's just all distorted, and that needs to. Yeah, I got 12K on the Rapzilla track list. It could get more. I would re-release it. K9 rap at his decimal, and we can catch your lyrics clear. Bro, re-release it. I would re-release it. Re-release that mug. Take it off. Get it re-released. If you want to pay a producer to do some post-production, do like maybe a remix or something. I don't know. Maybe something. But I think this song could do better than that. The name of the track is called Payroll, featuring Kid Tris by K9. John Paul will mix the heck out of this. You know why? Because CJ Emulous, bro. His new song is fire, and it fits in the same category, and he's been killing that style. I think y'all two would, or all three of y'all could have probably killed this joint. Without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. But yeah, K9, I'm rooting for you on this one. I think y'all would have crazy I think you would be crazy if you wouldn't do it. Rather. So, guys, yeah, if you're trying to hit me up, send me your music to Rapzilla Live Submit at gmail.com. I found some free beats and literally did 2 Christian rap songs in less than half an hour for both. Just starting, but maybe I'll get into it more. Oh, okay. Search up Trent Shill. No. Guys, I'm not searching your music. If you just new to this, I'm not searching your music. If you want to email me your song, you can email me to rapzillalivesubmit at gmail.com. If you don't, well, then that's probably not how you're not going to get played. The only way you get played is if you submit to me. If you want to for sure get played, hit me up and pay for a priority spot. It's good promo. Whoever wins Song of the Night tonight, if we get a 10, because we haven't had a 10 yet. If we get a 10 tonight, we will playlist your song on our Rapzilla Spotify playlist, which has over 33,000 followers. 33,000 followers. So, yeah. How much is priority? Priority is $50. $50. And you will for sure get critique tonight. All right. Next track is by J-Dog. Where you at, bro? J-Dog. The song is called All God Everything. Guys, we have real followers, Chad said. We got 33,000 real followers, bro. Little flex. Yo, if you got songs and you want us to hear it, email me to rapzillalivesubmit at gmail.com. Once you do that, you're going to get an email back to you talking about priority lists. You pay a fee to get on priority lists because I have 2,864 emails. Yes, Chad, I know I got to delete some, but I really don't want to delete them. I actually paid Google for more space just to have them. Why? Because I like to go back to them, and I actually listen to some of the entries after on the weekend sometimes or whatever, or during the week before Critique Fridays. I'll listen to some of the submissions. Not saying that, hey, you know what, I'm going to send it so he can listen to it. No, I listen to old ones because there's some people that I'm like, yo, like, I want to work with you. But submit your song to rapzillalivesubmit at gmail.com. If we like it, we will playlist it on our Rapzilla Spotify playlist. That has, again, over 33,000 monthly, not even monthly, real followers, bro. Real followers. Metallic Guard, what's good, bro? Man, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. How you been? Yes, guys, you can send anything. You can send singing. You can send a pop record. You can send any type of record. It's not just limited to rap, hip hop, any of that. It's everything. You trying to get that O-bomb? Hey, we got a thing going on now. Who's going to get the O-bomb tonight, guys? All right. This next track is by J-Dog. The song's called All God Everything. Let's check it out. Poker record.
All God, yeah. All God. All God. All God, everything. All God, everything. All only for the Lord, not afraid, no, never. So it's all God, everything. All God, everything. All God, everything. Look around, man. What you see that Jesus speaks. Step my chain off this wine, right around my neck. Shining through the rain. I ain't thugging, no. Never keep my Lord on the low, on the road. Both of him. Let your pump green lights and a tone. Check my story, cause I wouldn't change me for me or him. All God, everything. When I'm going in, smash to be like bowling pins. Strike, one strike, two strike, three. Would it be? Hit the floor with 2 feet. Slick, Malorcan, I get right off of it. Yes, sir, he can't walk with it, go get it, go get it. This all I got to live it, never timid, never shy. Only time I be shy when I see my Lord in the sky. You know why I fear him, can't lie. One person I walk aside, so we never die, never die, never die. Oh my, that's crazy to me in the closet, fading up, in the way. What can I say? My God is alive and he rising today. Yeah, what did the Lord do for me? Let's see, gave me the key, take full, never on me. I ain't low like that. These hoes like thugs, think they that way. Bring it back. I can't talk like that. I treat others the way I wanna be treated. Golden rule, best believe it. got everything, all got everything, all holy for the Lord, not afraid, no devil, so it's all got everything, all got everything, all got everything. Look around, man, what you see? You see that Jesus Christ in my chain, watch it swing, round around my neck, shining through the rain. Yes, he really rain, no shame in my game. I can really hang, let loose, get your volume crying. Oh Lord, my Lord, so dope, so dope. I don't need to smoke, I'm already high, fly right by, faith like a mustard seed, but it's really larger than a fry. When I get to the gates, I ain't gotta pry the door open, cause I'm dripping so much love that I'm soaking. That's all got everything. Hit my pot of gold like a token. A token of his love means everything. So it's all got everything. Let that soak in.
Oh, I burped. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got a question. Do y'all like my beanie like this, or do y'all like it like this? You know what? I'm going to put it like this just because my critiquing hat is on. You know what I'm saying? People are going to look at me as like Hellraiser after after I critique this joint. Yo. So weird flex of me. I got to, RJ. I just can't, like, with songs like this, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. The first way people are saying. Either way is fine. No, I'm saying like this because Hellraiser, you're going to look at me as a bad guy. That was my point, okay? You're going to look at me as a bad guy like this. You might look at me as a good guy like this because it's like, oh, OB's like being nice to me, but I got to be a little bit bad on this one. I think with this one, J-Dog, I hear like the little Bay Area sound. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I hear the influence. I hear it. And I think, what up, Arrow? What's good? Hey, check the Telegram, by the way. I hit you up. I think with this one though, like, I know, RJ. I'm just saying, like, I hear the influence, which is like the beat. The beat, I hear the influence. It's just the beat was not that good either. It wasn't a good Bay Area type of. It was like the type, but it wasn't exact. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna say this. I really think that it wasn't good. I'm just gonna be outright. It wasn't good, and I think you need a lot of work. Like, there's a lot of work to this song, to you. I think more to you, because this ain't the first time I heard you, J Dog. This is probably it's probably like, I don't know how many times I've heard you. I know I heard you another time because I remember the name J Dog. Like, I remember J Dog from a previous time you've submitted. So for me, I'm gonna say J Dog. One, change your name. It's gotta be something else. From just sent priority, bro. No doubt. Thank you, bro. Abiv is in here. Abiv. I always get his name wrong too. Antoine, love you, bro. I haven't heard from you in a while, bro. I'm gonna turn it around. Gotta turn it around. I don't want people to be like, oh, you have a demon on your forehead. Brother, are you even Christian? Is Rapzilla even Christian? It's funny, bro. I don't like to critique because I feel like if I say something, someone say that about my songs. Hey, man, you gotta do it. Like, I know people talk about my beats all the time. I had people critique my stuff before. They're just like, Or not even that. I critiqued some people one time and they were like, your beats ain't even like, no one would say that. Yes, they would. I get that all the time. Somebody was like, oh, well, and they submitted for priority and everything. And it was just like, well, your beats ain't even that good. And it's like, bro, you're so salty. It's so funny. But like, that's the thing. I have to tell you this, J-Dog, because I want you to know, like, if I'm doing music, right, I want to know if I'm good. I want to know if I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not good, I need to be told, hey, this ain't good. Keep trying. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm saying to you. This isn't good, but keep trying. I think you need to find your sound. I need congrats on your marriage, OB. Blessings to you and your bride. Thank you. She's in the chat. Tell her too, man. Oh, you're telling both of us, but you know what it is. She can read it. But thank you, bro. Thank you. Black Christ music. All right, cool. It's kind of sad you have to say this once every hour. I do. I have to. Shout out to my wife. She's in here. But yeah, I have to tell you, man, because I have to tell you that you're not good in order for you to get good. Nobody knows. It's like when somebody is doing something wrong and they don't know it. You have to tell them, because if you don't tell them, then they're going to still continue to do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with this. If somebody's making bad music, how are they going to know if you don't tell them? They might not have people that are telling them that, and they might have people that are just like, they're being too nice and they don't want to hurt their feelings. It's just real. You know what I mean? This is what this show is all about. This show is all about the truth is ugly. Facts doesn't mean the person saying it is meaning it in an ugly way. Right. I tell you this because I care. I tell you this because I want everybody to understand, like it's not to throw shade at you, or to say that I'm better than you. That's not it at all. The case is, I want you to get better. That's why I have a critique show. This critique show doesn't pay me enough to me to be on here. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, a lot of this is like, I'm doing it out of kindness. It's like me saying, hey man, I want you to get better. And the way I want you to get better is if you work on this, that, and the third. So for you, J-Dog, I must say, you got to go back. You got to get with some people that can rap. Okay? And I'm not saying that again as a defensive way. I'm saying get with some people that you look up to that can rap, that can help you and guide you into like molding you into the artist that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it happens to where people don't even know what type of artist they should be. They probably like, yo, I like this artist and I want to sound like this, but they completely find their sound in the process. You know what I'm saying? Or I've said this too, and I really honestly believe this. I really honestly believe that some people find different is it professions? Yeah, they find different professions in the process of doing one thing. You know what I'm saying? That they're not supposed to be doing. So like, let's say you're like, man, I want to be a rapper. And in the process of you trying to be a rapper, you find out that you're really good at marketing. You know what I'm saying? And then you can actually become a manager to like market somebody or help marketing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like representing somebody, like, hey, let me help you market. Let me be that person to manage you and help manage your marketing, your social media or whatever. Or in the process, you could also find out, hey, I'm really good at video work. Let me be a videographer for Christian hip hop. Bro, like that happens. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I thought I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a rapper. I tried rapping for a week, and in the process of me making rapping, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a producer, and I started doing production. And in the process of me being producer, I started DJing, and in the process of me being a DJ producer, I started doing this critique show. So like, I'm just telling you, like, this happens so much. So in this process, Jared. I'm gonna call you Jared because I don't like the name J Dog. And you got to change that because marketing wise, J Dog is not a good marketing ploy. In the process of this, and not only that, in the process of me being a producer, being a DJ, being somebody who is a critiquer, I found out that I'm not good at a lot of things. I found out I'm not good at time management. I just found this out a couple of days ago with my wife, and I broke down because it was hard. It was hard to hear, and now I have people helping me with that. Now I have my wife helping me. Shout out to my wife helping me with that. But in that process, like, you find things out about yourself. You know what I'm saying? In the process of just it's like sanctification. It really is. You're not good at some of these things, but you're growing and you're being molded and you're learning a lot of different things about yourself. So man, who said this? Somebody said it. Justification comes first before sanctification. It's not going to be like good and clean in the beginning, but eventually as you go on, you'll start learning. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that helps you. And if you're falling asleep, you can get out of my life. Shout out to J Dog. I really think, man, that you need to get around some artists that can really, really help you write and work on your delivery. Other than that, this song wasn't for you. I think this was another idea. Like, hey, do you like this idea? It was another reference track for me. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah. So shout out to J Dog. I'm at a 3 with this song. You got a lot of work, bro. You got a lot of work to go through, and it's okay. It's okay. But I think you can get it, bro. I think you'll find, everybody will find their calling. Everybody will. I really believe that. I honestly believe people find their calling through life, like, easy. It's not easy, but I'm saying, like, it will come. Wait, what? Wait, I'm tripping. 333music@gmail.com. What's that? Who's that? 333music. Who is that? Reese, I'm coming back for 10. You watch. Hey, who's 333music@gmail.com? I'm like trying to find your email and it's not working. That's Curtis? Oh, okay. Okay. Curtis, did you email me the track? Where you at? I need the track though. Oh, okay. All right, Robbie. I need a real dope track from you, bro. I want to hear it. I need the song though. Like, I don't see it. Oh, One Vision Army. That was the email. I got you. One Vision Army. Where you at? I got you. I got you. Curtis was part of the winner for last week. But he's not on this track, is he? Oh yeah, he is. It's the song's called Raw B, or the song's called Jackpot, featuring Curtis Hoppy, and the song's by Raw B. So shout out to Raw B. Robbie's dope. What up, Wyla? Man, you finally. No, it's 333. It's not 666. It's a 333. While I haven't seen you in here in a while. So, Rob B, the song's called Jackpot, and it's featuring Curtis Hoppy. Shout out to the homie Curtis, man. I love that dude. All right, let's check it out.
Hey yo, Parker, this is heat, bro.
Woo! I like that snare.
Look, hold up, hit that jackpot. Lessons be raining. What up? Game on padlock. God is not playing. Run up, stop that back talk. Why is you hating? Shut up. Took that mask off. Now that y'all sleeping. Come on, hit that jackpot. Lessons be raining. What up? Game on padlock. God is not playing. Run up, stop that back talk. Why is you hating? Shut up. Took that mask off. Now that y'all sleeping. Come on, winning. I'm not even rich, but I'm rich. I came out the blue like I'm Stitch. 100 with God like a pitch. They watching me play on the field like it's Twitch, and I ain't even working my wrist. I come in like Greg, I don't miss. I pass it to God and he switch. There's so many times that I tried in my strength, but I learned that I just need to trust. Like when I deposit a check in the bank and I tithe even if it ain't much. I'm so out of pocket like Russ. If I'm in the draft, I don't bust. If God got the plan to be using my gems, and opponents gonna have to adjust. Yeah, hit that jackpot. Lessons be raining. What up? Game on padlock. God is not playing. Run up, stop that back talk. Why is you hating? Shut up. Took that mask off. Now that y'all sleeping. Come on.
No bet, still hit the jackpot. Really got love, so I take the mask off. Really gotta run, got a jet and a blast off. Breaking my chains, not a game on the padlock. Fake friends can't fake me. Make them a cake and I charge no fee. K with the H and the boy Robbie. They really wanna hate, okay, hate me. But it won't faze me though, no. I'm unoffendable, yo. I might be friendable, yo. Then I might take the throne, I take the flow and make them go. Ooh, I walk a narrow road, ooh. Talking to Pharaoh, not you. Got split the sea to get to the crew, you.
Hit that jackpot. Lessons be raining. What up? Game on padlock. God is not playing. Run up, stop that back talk. Why is you hating? Shut up. Took that mask off. Now that y'all sleeping. Come on. I think I came down with an illness. I gave it to God and he built this stuff. But people don't let all the realness. Whoa, out of the emotions, through the explosions. If you're not careful, it is all normal. Don't let it scare you. Just keep it honest and it won't tear you. Yeah. I'm lucky and there's no coincidence. That negative talk is ridiculous. The power of grace will be limitless. That food from the sun photosynthesis. It's not a casino, but I took my chance and get evil. Stone on the devil, Knievel. This for my people. I soar on wings like an eagle. That's on the track like a diesel. Yeah. That jackpot. Lessons be raining. What up? Game on padlock. God is not playing.
Okay.
Run up. Stop that back talk. Why is you hating? Shut up. Took that mask off.
Okay, that's it.
Sleeping. Come on.
Okay. Robbie, Curtis Hoppy. So, Curtis, Robbie, both of y'all. This track, I like it. Mad prideful, just kidding. What? I mean, I came on and it's a 10. I'm just saying. I like the track. I like it. I still feel like it's missing something though. And I think the problem, what I'm seeing though, is I don't know. It's the mix. I can't say it's the mix because it sounds good. I think that Robbie, your vocals can come up like a decibel and a half, maybe, and like maybe Curtis can too. I got to go back and hear Curtis's, but I know yours sounded a little bit low in the beginning. But Robbie, I feel like the hook and you sounded like y'all needed to. You need ad-libs, Robbie. And this was the last time that the last time I heard you was the same thing. Like last time I heard you, I was like, yo, the track's dope. It just needs some ad-libs on the hook. It was for Atlanta. We heard you in Atlanta, and I said the same thing. I said the hook needed ad-libs. And this is the same thing. Like the hook needs some ad-libs. It sounds like it's missing something. What a mission, or the mission. I don't know if this is the same mission that I know Mission like from the Rock Paper Scissors crew, but like, is this that same Mission on YouTube that gets on Facebook too? I don't know if that's the same Mission, but it is what it is. Somebody else said that too. I I think it needs something. It's just missing that man on the road. Internet dropped right when the song started. I think like Curtis's verse was full. Like if you compare your verse to Curtis's verse, I think Curtis's verse had like the ad libs, all that stuff. It was like nice. Then at the end, you had the hook come in. Yeah, it's me. Oh, all right, bet. What's up, Mission? The hook at the end had that. It had the ad libs, and I was like, yo, it needs something to be like, where it's like, get that jackpot, and be like, jackpot, like something like that, like doing the ad libs at the end, or like the way that you had it at the end. I know I think it was Curtis that was like, jackpot, like with the little auto tune and stuff like that, which was dope. But I kind of wanted to hear a little bit more hype type of a thing, because I think the beat was like vibing. It was nice. I think with a little bit of post production too, where it was like some little drops here and there, like some clever ones, not just like a whole drop out. I mean like where maybe the snare hits and then the bass is kind of like not there, or like little things like that, intricate things that can just, and they're small, very small, that can like make a song be huge. You know what I'm saying? So I think you need some ad-libs. Ad-libs are the background vocals. That's basically what it is. J Fit or J Fight or whatever. But yeah, I think that will make the song a little bit more full, to where it's like, yo, this one bangs. I'm at a 9, bruh. I'm at a 9 with this track, because I think this track is dope. But I think it can really hit if it had that. Is it out yet? And Robbie, man, I've been wanting to give you like a full out 10 for your stuff. But it's always like a lot of your, and I've given you a 10 before, but like your songs are always like almost right there, but they're not all the way there yet. And I think that you just need that little push to be like, boom, like you got it. And I think a lot of it too could be like, you need a producer on your hand, like on your side, to be like, yo, like fix this. Let's run this back. Let's do some post production. You know, who mixed it? Robbie? Add your my Chick-fil-A and guarantee Obi will attend it. I will. How long you going tonight, bro? Determines if I shoot it over. I go to like midnight, guy. Can I get signed? Can I sign on to Rapzilla? What? Who are you? Who is the artist? Robbie. RAWB. And the song's called Jackpot. Quentin? I think he did a good job mixing it. I just think he needs to turn it up on the vocals a little bit. Quentin's dope. I know who Quentin is. I think he's here in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, but could be wrong. What up, Charlie? How long you going? Yeah, I told you already. Mark Gully. Be nice, Obi. I am. I like Quentin's stuff. Quentin's dope. There he is. Quentin. Let me tell you. This song that you got with Robbie, I think that the vocals in the beginning are they need to be turned up like a decibel and a half. I said this earlier in the thing. It sounded like Robbie's vocals were a little bit, maybe slightly lower than Curtis's. I got to go back and hear Curtis's and compare it again. Curtis's vocals sounded really full, so good job on that. The thing is, Robbie's sounded like very empty. I need him, well, this is on him too, but he needs to do some ad-libs or something so the hook can be just really out there. Is it out? Yeah, I was asking Robbie, is it out yet? I wanted to know. Ooh, it's hot in here. Guess the heater kicked on. No, not out yet. Perfect. All you gotta do is just fix this. The other thing is, Quentin, if you could add like little cool drops to it. Maybe since you're the engineer on this, maybe you can just add a little bit of drops Robbie, throw him a little extra change. But yeah. Overall, this track is fire. I'm at a 9 with it. But I think everything else, like with just those things, I think it would be a 10. It's easy 10. It's an easy 10, bro. It's an easy 10. Kanye West, Jesus is King, react to it. Hey, I already did a reaction to Kanye West, Jesus is King. Go to the first hour of Critique Fridays and you'll see it. You'll definitely see it. But shout out to Robbie, Curtis Hoppy, and Quentin Coblentz, right? Coblentz or is it Coblentz? I never knew how to pronounce that. I'm bad with pronunciation, bro. Chad says that every time I'm pronouncing by 9, do you mean a 10? It can be a 10, bro. Listen, 10s are a full song. Like, it's like, you got to understand, a 10 is like flawless. You got to understand that. I sent my song track and priority. Thank you. I hope you can get it tonight. Oh yeah, I will. If your priority, Coblentz. Okay, bet. Coblentz. All right. Shout out Quentin though. Hey, if y'all need engineering, go hit up Quentin as well. Quinn's a really dope engineer. That's something that I've noticed from Quinn's work, and he's a producer too. So y'all definitely hit him up. Get with them on sorry, I'm like reading another message. Get with them on production and some engineering. Hey Obi, I submitted a song today. However, I can't afford priority list right now. I was wondering, do you think you'll get it today? I'm not sure, bro. We'll see. I didn't send mine priority. Get on priority, bro. Coblentz. RJ said Coblentz. All right. RJ, you're such a sinner, brother. Oh, K9. Yo, K9 did 2 priorities today. Shout out to K9. This dude's trying to win. He's trying to get the O-bomb today. The bro of good. Nice name. All right. This next track is by K9. How much is priority? Priority is only $50. It's only $50. It's good promotion. And if we like your song, guys, again, some people think that, hey, I'm paying $50 and I'm gonna get on the Rapzilla playlist. That's not how that goes. You pay the $50 and then we listen to your song, we critique it. Okay, this is a critique show. Okay, guys? That's the one thing I want you to understand. And that's what I do. Okay, cool. All right, this next song is by K9, his second priority spot that he paid for today. It's featuring Joey Vantes. So shout out to the homie Joey as well. Let's listen to the song. It's called Hostage. You're the best.
On my veins, it's a cold world. Why you think I'm married to a cool girl? God on my side, that's why I'm popping. Pull up to the game, wrap that up and take it hostage. He live a modern life, I ain't no rocker. Team looking like they won the lotto. God picked me up and now we doing something. Terror to my mama till she wonder when the next one coming. Devil on my shoulder, had to brush him off. Do a ollie on his head like I'm Tony Hawk. Get the squad, hold him down, take him hostage. God on my side, all these haters trying to stop it. It's a cold world. Why you think I'm married to a cool girl? God on my side, that's why I'm popping. Pull up to the game, wrap that up and take it hostage.
I got it down up on my head. No use for me to wear a vest. Not one of these rappers in the dress. See, I'm the definition of the Wild West, boy. Dirty carry blazing, I've been going super saiyan. Sell out every space you pay to come to your occasion. VIP the basic, hit those angles like a Mason. Multi-ethnic, I got zero tolerance for racing. I like switching up the colors on my lace. I know I got enemies in several places. I suffocate them with the love of God, baby. You should probably
you think I'm married to a cool girl. God on my side, that's why I'm popping. Pull up to the game, wrap that up and take it hostage.
Hey, fool. That was a good song, I said. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 10. That was definitely a 10, I said. That was a 10. That was a 10. I had to get into my Chicano U-turn flow. It was a 10. Obi, you okay? This sounds different from some stuff I heard. It was good. What up, Adriel? Script. I can't call you Adriel, bro. I want to call you Script. Hey, Obi the Cholito. Hey, shout out to Script. I bought this mug from him at A3C, and I got it in my studio. This is like the Where the Wild Things joint. It's Where the Wild Things Are. This joint's so fire, bro. I used to read that book all the time. But shout out to Script. I need to get some more vintage stuff. You can call me Zaddy. I love you, dog. You're so stupid, man. I'm challenging Obi to see what contest. You don't want that, bro. You don't want the smoke. You don't want to smoke. Hey, shout out to K9 and Joey Vantes for the song Hostage. This joint was pretty tough, man. I liked it. Definitely, I think the mix that you had on here, y'all got away with it. It was really, really good. Love you too, bro. I wanted a crip walk. I was like, hey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you definitely got a 10 with this one, bro. I like this joint. It had that bounce, everything. Very, very commercial, all that stuff. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. I really did. I thought it was super dope. So shout out to K9. We got a new mixer. There you go. There you go. That was a bae. I know, RJ. Come on, man. You don't think I know? Somebody gave it a 10.5. What do y'all give it? My wife gave it a 9.5. But I give it a 10. I give it a 10 for sure. What do y'all give it though? Guys, I got like a minute and 30 left on the Instagram live. So I'm gonna hop off of here and like I want Zay on a feature though. I want a Jose song. We can do a song together, Zay. We can talk about it. Everybody gave it a 10 so far. I got a minute left, guys. So let me hop off here real quick, and then I'm gonna come right back on. Like, give me like 2 seconds. But yeah, that last song was by K9 and Joey Vantes, and the song was called Hostage. That was definitely a 10 for me. But yeah, let me hop out off of here real quick and then come right back, okay? Because I'm about to, we're gonna keep it going on Critique Fridays. Let's get it cracking. .5 verses could have used a little work. I thought they was good. I thought the verses were nice. Like, they both rode the beat really, really well. It was pretty nice. 0.5 because I'm extra. This dude. We should all make our own song together. Oh, have a little kumbaya. Curtis Happy. What up, what up, what up? We back. All right, guys. That last song that we played was by K9 and Joey Vantes. The song was called Hostage. It was a really dope track. That was the first 10 of tonight. First 10 of tonight. All right. Hold on, I'm like hitting the little waves at everybody that comes in. I don't even know who half of the people are that I wave to on here, but I just hit the wave because I'm trying to be nice to everybody. All right, this next joint, guys. Again, hold on. Somebody put up the email. Chad's not in here, I guess. Where's Chad? Where is Chad? Oh, there he is. Father, you're here. Oh, there it is. He back. We back. And we back. Does anyone... Bro, you spelled does wrong. You put dose. Dose. Anyone know where I can send my music? Peep it. Nate burns music. Don't burn your music, bro. If y'all trying to submit your song to Rapzilla Live submit at gmail.com. Once you do that, you're going to get an email back to you that says, that talks to you about how to submit to priority list. I have 2,869 emails right now. And if you're trying to submit, email me to Rapzilla Live and email me an MP3. Do not email me a Google Drive link because that will not work. I will skip your song even if you're on priority. Play mine. Obi did my intro and to my wife's podcast, just flexing for Obi one time. Oh, thank you, brother. Guys, get on priority list because we have a lot of spots available. I'm telling you, we have a lot of spots available. And if anybody is like, oh yeah, I want to know what you think about the Kanye album. I already talked about it on the first hour. I spent like 30 minutes on that mug. Almost a full hour, honestly. Yo. Y'all critique podcast? That would take up a whole hour. Micah Smith. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Shout out to Micah Smith, man. Micah Smith is a good friend of mine. And let me tell you, Micah is so good to me that he helped me get my new foam that's coming in next week. I finally got the soundproof foam, and I ordered it, and it's hard. It's hard out here in Canada, dog. Like, let me tell you something. You know how hard it is in Canada, like, to find soundproofing, like, the little foam things that you put on the wall? You know how hard that is to find out here? I've been, like, looking everywhere. Even the music stores. You know how, like, ridiculous it is? It's so stupid. So I finally found some that I really liked, that I was like, okay, this is a decent price, a good enough price. And it came with a bunch. So now I just ordered it, and it should be coming next week. I popped my neck. So shout out to Micah Smith. I love that brother. He's my friend. Amazing singer. And he actually blessed me to help me get that. And I love you, bro. Thank you, man. That really, really helped me a lot. What's the link to submit? The link to submit is rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. That's the email. So once you do that, you're going to get an email back to you telling you how to get on priority list. Priority list is a guaranteed spot tonight. If you really want your song to be heard tonight and for me to critique it, get on the priority list. I promise you it will you will be heard tonight. So this next artist goes by the name of Martyr, and the song... Oh, wait, no, sorry. This next artist is by Jamar Spencer. The song is called Martyr. Blessings from Brazil. Shout out Brazil. So let's check this joint out.
I just might die for it. I just might die for it. I just might die for this. I just might die for this. I just might die for this. Oh, I just might be immortal. I am a sheep, full of money, thick and slaughter. I just might die for this. Oh, I just might be immortal. I just might die for this. Oh, I just might be immortal. I just might die for this. Oh, I just might be immortal. I
other religions, but with those religions, it's not as much. Why as Christians, what makes us different is
Your vocal ain't even turned up.
Must not in prison, so y'all insist on playing victim. Don't wanna be judged and live with a lack of conviction. So who are you aiming at? Don't say what I'm aiming back. Who I'm for, this aiming strap. I got a clip from the scriptures, ain't like a missile. I'm ready cause y'all want the same with the hell with that. We're headed after, it's not a place for maps. Had a sitting there, I couldn't pay for that. I was hellbound with a suitcase and match. With a burnt up, like 50 shades of black. But Christ died and closed the case from that. He took the keys for hell when he was leaving there. He took fire and he blazed the track. I picked up my cross to ball the price, I can't take off a night. I live to be that myself. I will not rest, just trying my best, keep a home tight. As I'm living this modern life, living this modern life. I just might die for this, I just might die for this. Life's on the line for this, I did apply for this. I just might die for this, I'm in the lion's den. I just might die for this, it's because I am his. I just might die for this, oh I just might be immortal. I am a sheep, all of my life is slaughter. I just might die for this, oh I just might be immortal. I just might die for this, oh I just might be immortal. I just might die for this, oh I just might be immortal.
Alright, I gotta cut it because it's barely at 2 minutes, and it looks like there's like 2 more minutes of this. So that's the first thing I'm gonna address. The song is extremely long already. Like I can just tell, like the way you're prolonging some things, like the hook is going like twice when it don't need to. It needs to just stay at once. You got to understand when you have an audience with an attention span of this. One thing that we talked about in Atlanta when we did the critique sessions, the song was by Jamar Spencer and the song was called Martyr. The one thing we talked about is like the first 10 seconds of your song needs to be captivating or intriguing, because if not, then you're gonna lose me. You're gonna completely lose me, and I'm not gonna be attentive to what you're doing and what you're rapping about. But like what I want you to understand is that like there was already, you lost me in the beginning. One, with the production. I think the melody, I think the drums of the production was pretty good and it was decent. But the sound selection of your of the melody, I was not a fan of at all. Like I think that was, I don't know if y'all ever heard DJ Official, his album. Man, let me get a spin, please. Song of the night instantly. Hey man, get on priority. Email me and get on priority list. Like pay for some promo and you pay for the fee for the priority, and I'll hear you for sure tonight. Yeah. So for me, it sounded like some DJ, like old school, like when DJ Official dropped his project. That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like around that same date. It was a little dated to me as far as like the melody. I really think that you could have saved it with just, a better melody and some drums. And then like your delivery on there sounded you sounded very bored. It didn't sound like I believed you at all. I really didn't feel like, man, like, this is really, really dope. He's killing it. You're really, really killing it. This is dope. Like, I'm believing you on your lyrics. I didn't believe you. I felt like, what was it called? I feel like, it just was like, it started getting boring and really, really repetitive. Yes, it was a little dated. He was missing energy. Yeah, that's what I felt. The energy was kind of like not there at all. But yeah, I think the melody needed to change on the production. The mixing, the vocals needed to be turned up. And then like recording wise, I felt like you didn't record your best takes. I think it felt like it was just a little weak to me. I wanted to hear you. I wanted to hear energy, and I wanted to believe you. I wanted to believe everything you were saying. But yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing that I wanted to hit on. So yeah, that last track was by Jamar Spencer, and the song was called Martyr. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm at a 6 with it. What do y'all think though? Y'all heard the track. I want to know what y'all think. By the way, guys, what up, L Dubs? What's up, bro? Yeah. Get really hyped next time before you record it again. Drink some Red Bull or something. That's not always the best way to do it. What I'm saying is like, don't get too, because some people, what happens is they get caught up in like either wanting to release it really quick, like, yo, I gotta release this joint or whatever. Johnny Jeff in the building. They're like, yo, I gotta release this joint, whatever. And then they're like in the studio and they're recording it off their phone, and it just sounds like they're just recording it. Like it sounds like they're just reading it off of their phone. You know what I mean? Thank you for the critique, bro. I appreciate it. I definitely got a lot of work on. I appreciate your time. No doubt, bro. No doubt. I think you can. These are easy fixes for you. You know what I'm saying? Drink some chamomile tea. What is that? But yeah, these are easy fixes for you, man. I think real quick, like you can knock these out and fix them. But I think, yeah, the biggest thing is like production, and engineering. And I want to feel like it just, and then your hook, you needed to cut the hook in half because you repeated yourself twice on the hook. You didn't need to like, do the hook once and then redo it again. Like there was no reason, you know what I mean? Do you only accept Christian hip hop / Christian music? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I would say, because this is like a Christian hip hop playlist that people are trying to get on. That kind of tea puts you to sleep. Well, yeah, that's not the type of tea you would want him to drink then. But guys, again, look, we got a lot of spots. Oh, who am I talking about? Jamar Spencer. And the song's called Martyr. Again, guys, if you're trying to get heard tonight, Song of the Night winner gets playlisted on our Spotify playlist that has over 33,000 followers. And you also, did you get your Wall Streeted yet? I just talked about this. I literally just talked about this right before you came in. And I already ordered the panels. They're coming in next week. So yes, I finally found them, and I said it before, like there's a lot of people. It's really hard to get panels up here in Canada. Like it's because I live in Canada right now, so it's very difficult to just get the panels and stuff like that. Don't sleep on a Rapzilla placement, no doubt, because it's worth it, yo. Like I've seen people. I'm telling you, there's people that have blown up from the fact that they've came on Critique Fridays. I playlisted them. I literally discovered some of these artists, and now they're like doing really good things. So, and that's only from me doing Critique Fridays for a year. I've been doing Critique Fridays for a year now. Can you believe that? It feels like just like a month ago I started. But nah, man. Guys, get on the priority list. And if you want to show some love to me and you're like, you know what, OB, I don't want to get on priority list, but you know what, like I want to donate to you. Hit me up on my Cash App, On Beat Music, or hit me up on my PayPal, onbeatmusic@gmail.com. Show me a little love. I stay up here for like 4 hours listening to people's music, bro. I still got an hour and a half left, guys. So if you're trying to submit your song right now to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. We will listen to it, and if we like it, we will playlist that mug. Yo, this next artist, I still remember the first one. The first person who won Critique Fridays was Senny. Senny was our first winner. Real talk. Senny won with Arnold P. And since then, I haven't heard anything other than like a few features he's had. But Senny needs to drop more music. But he actually did blow up even just from that song. But Senny was the first one to win. Shout out to my homegirl Lynn or Linnea. Linnea, I hope I'm saying it right. I always mess up on her name. It's Lynnea. I actually discovered this girl on Instagram. I think she I forgot what it was. She either sent me something to listen to, and it was like a little thing of her. She's a producer and a singer, from what I've seen. But I remember reposting it on my Instagram, like, yo, like, she's really, really dope. And I reposted the video that she had, and it was so good. Like, she was like making the beat live from her. I think she has like a push 2. I think she does it off of Ableton. And I was like, yo, she's killing it. And I reposted it on my Instagram story, and she got like a bunch of followers and everything after I reposted it. It was really, really dope. So shout out to Lynn. I call her Lynn just because I can't pronounce the rest of her name, but it's Lynnea music. You can go follow her on Instagram. She's really, really dope. She says, "Hey OB, this is a worship song called Bigger by my church, Grace Fellowship Church. I had the privilege of co-writing it, singing background vocals, and arranging the choir parts. I would love to hear what your thoughts on the song. It is out on all digital outlets right now. Thank you." So let's check this joint out. Oh, by the way, the No Big Deal mixtape comes out November 8th. You didn't hear it from me though, but you did. It comes out November 8th, and I produced 2 songs on there, and one of them is a banger. The other one, the intro. I did the intro, and I produced. Me and OK Hip Hop produced the song right after the intro, unless he changed the track list. But I produced 2 tracks on there. So November 8th, No Big Deal. I heard it. I heard it from the grapevine. I haven't heard the whole project yet. But yeah, this next artist, she's really, really dope. Let's check her out. Again, guys, if you're trying to get on priority list, get on it right now. Email me to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com and get on the priority list. By the way, who's on priority? Who paid for priority that I haven't played yet? Let me know. Let me know right now in the comment section. If you paid for priority, let me know right now. And I haven't played you, let me know. The song's called Bigger.
I've been a liar, I've been afraid to face the problems that I created. I know the answers, I turn away. I've gotten used to all my shame, but you're bigger than all my problems. You're bigger than all my problems. And you're bigger than all my problems. You're bigger than all my problems. My strength comes from the one who made the world. You're bigger than all my problems. You're bigger than all my problems. The blood that you bled for me so I can see. You're bigger than all my problems.
That's nice.
You're bigger than all my problems.
Woo!
Need you. You're bigger than everything that I can ever do. pull me closer so I can see I've been forgiven, I've been made clean, and my strength comes from the one who made the world. You're bigger than all my problems, you're bigger than all my problems. The blood that you bled for me so I can see you're bigger than all my problems, you're bigger than all my problems. Bigger than my sin, oh Lord, you're able. Bigger than whatever I'm in, and you're always faithful. Bigger than my pride, I know you won't leave me. Bigger than all I hide, help me Lord to see that you're bigger than my sin. Oh Lord, you're able. Bigger than whatever I'm in, and you're always faithful. Bigger than my pride, no love won't leave me. Bigger than all I hide, help me Lord to see that my strength comes from the one who made the world.
This is
You're
fire.
bigger than all my problems, you're bigger than all my problems. The blood that you bled for me so I can see you're bigger than all my problems, you're bigger than all my problems.
Yo, this is fire.
Bigger than everything that I could never do.
Yo, bruh.